Okay, it's hard to say exactly what's caused all the malware. However, things like this, of course, are just junk pop-ups and junk pages that are popping up because of the malware running. But what I can show you is that um, basically the history from Chrome was deleted or removed prior to October the 16th. So if you look from October the 15th and on back, pretty much getting no visits here. And the same thing on Internet Explorer. It was last April, I believe, when I redid this machine. So somebody erased the history around the 16th or 17th, or around the 15th or 16th. But anyway, coming into the 17th, you can see that these particular pictures were downloaded. And then as we skip on up a few days, see a few more pictures, etc. And then as we move on up closer to now, you can see um, more things that were actually clicked on and downloaded to the machine, and that just makes the problem get worse and worse. Now, here's the real issue is that if we look in the downloads folder, and first thing I'm going to show you is the actual dates. Notice that starting back here, these executables were downloaded. Now, I can't say exactly who did it, but I can tell you that they were downloaded around or on October the 7th at around 8 a.m. Now, typically what happens is somebody will go to a web page, they want to see this video of hot blondes, but you have to have this really special video player to view these, but it's really not a video player. It's actually a program, and once that program is downloaded and run on this machine, all bets are off then. That's it. Katie bar the door. And so as you can see back on October the 2nd around 11 o'clock, October the 1st around 5:30 p.m., 4 o'clock p.m., all these pictures, and I'm going to show you these here in just a second, were downloaded. And then back on September the 23rd, somebody wanted to look at horny blondes. We've got a strap-on threesome picture here. I'm not really sure. This is king of the bottom something.com dash zip, which is probably, I'm going to guess, um, might actually be. Let's go ahead and extract this out and we'll see. Gonna have to, well, let's see. Looks like they've installed some sort of extraction program. Okay, so we'll deal with that in a minute. But anyway, if you look down here, you can see that there's been some music downloaded on this machine back August the 22nd around 5 p.m. Probably not maybe the most appropriate. And here's something else too. This was some sort of music setup executable program. Again, you don't need a music player for this machine if you were going to listen to music. What this actually is like the old saying, no free lunch. They get you to download this and say you must have this to listen to this music, and then presto, you're hosed again. So somebody's definitely been doing some things that they shouldn't have on this machine. You can see right here, this is April the 11th. This is when I returned the machine, was around the 11th. It wasn't even really a week, and then about a couple of weeks after that, somebody downloaded and attempted to install BearShare, which is a peer-to-peer file sharing program, and there's zero reason to have that in the church for anybody except if you had an IT person on staff and they really knew what they were doing and they needed a piece of open source software. But even then, you're not going to use BearShare. So yeah, I can't say, exactly who did this. I can just tell you what was done and when. And so if we take a look at some of these pictures, they're not horribly, horribly bad. So I'm going to go ahead and display them. But it looks like somebody's taking a look at a whole lot of memes. Which of course popular on the internet, but somebody was definitely worried about some women. And so if we scroll on down here, those same executable files that we were looking at, and then as we go on down, we get into some more memes. I'm sure things that probably aren't appropriate, especially in the church. And And then as we get down here, of course, I'm not going to click on any of these executables or anything like that. We get into stuff that's just really not appropriate, especially in the church setting. So that's my analysis right there. Like I said, I can't say who was actually sitting at the keyboard, but I can just tell you when, and you can take it from there.